Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How you doing tonight? So, back to episode, what is this, 5? Episode 5 of, Why is this card bulk? Where I go back through the time I've been away from the game and looking at cards that, just seem to have gotten passed over. People just don't seem to want to use them, and I look at them and I'm like, wow, I could really break that card. And that's what it's all about. It's all about having fun and building unique decks and unique combos that nobody else is using, because net decking sucks. Yeah, I don't like net decking. I'll take decks that I see other people playing and try my own twist on them. If I like the concept or something, but I don't like copying other people's decks. Anyways, so I like to find cards that are just out there that a lot of people just maybe not realize how effective they could be, or maybe they do. Maybe they tried them and they failed miserably, and it's a card that should be bulk. But anyways, today's episode we're gonna look at a green enchantment that I came across and I was like, I could really do some shenanigans with that. This one is Wild Defiance from Avacyn Restored, I believe. Is that Avacyn? I think that's Avacyn. So, Wild Defiance is a 1 green, 2 colorless enchantment. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of an instant or sorcery spell, that creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. May not sound terribly exciting. It's 3 mana for a 3/3 boost, but you gotta target them, so you have to have a creature out, and you gotta throw an instant or sorcery at them, which means, there's an extra, 2 cards involved with this to make it effective at all. But here's what I'm seeing when I see this card. I'm seeing the situation that I get in a lot when I'm in green, where I've got like a 1/1 or a 2/2 out, and I put out a big creature, but of course I was playing black and they killed it, and so I've just got like a 1/1 or 2/2 out, and they throw out their big 4/4 or something, and I know it's gonna wreck my day, but I've got a ram through in my hand or something to that equivalent. But what's my little 1/1 gonna do against this big 4/4, even my 2/2? Well, with Wild Defiance on the board, I can throw a ram through at it, which targets it, and then he gets +3/+3, making my little 1/1 a 4/4, and destroying the opponent's big old beast that he just threw out after he wiped out my big beast. So, and then after that, obviously I can attack with my little 1/1 with a +3/+3 on it. So there's that. Then if you throw a wild growth, or a wild growth, yeah, that's the land thing. Oh, a giant growth, or something like that, an infuriate or something, you get an extra +3/+3 on top of the pump you were already going to throw on the creature. So then you're doing a lot of damage really quick. And this is something that stays out. It's there every turn to help you out. So if you got a bunch of stuff like ram throughs and whatever the earlier version of that was that I can't think of right now, or giant growths, or that new what's the +7/+7 one? I mean, every time you do that, that's huge. When my Colossification deck cycles out with the what's his name, the one from, yeah, yeah, I can never think of card names during videos. Storm Herald, my Storm Herald Colossification deck. Think about so when I get the Storm Herald out and I throw them out there, and there's I stack up my graveyard full of Colossifications and Citizen, what is it, Citizen, whatever, the one that gives them trample +1 and you draw a card and all that stuff. So I'm throwing like 4 or 5 enchantments on them at one time. Um, you know, all you need is just one little instant or something or sorcery, and then have this guy out, and it makes me even bigger. So, or when you throw the fling on them to fling them over after. So if your opponent's got a bunch of blockers out there, so you can't deal lethal, then you can still cast the Storm Herald, and with the deck you fling them across. So the fling will actually give them another +3/+3, I believe. So there's a lot of ways I thought of just looking at this card when I was going through cards, sorting things, that I was like, there's a lot of things you could probably do with this card on the board in a deck format, especially in green, especially because mono green is getting so powerful now. So I just thought it was a cool card. I think there's a lot of room for shenanigans with it, which I love shenanigans. The more shenanigans, the more fun. So let me know what you guys think of the comments of this card, Wild Defiance from I believe it's Avacyn Restored. I think that's the logo. That's yeah, this was a time that I'm not too familiar with because I was not playing at all, and I haven't been able to get a lot of this older product yet. So let me know what you guys think. If you think this should be bulk, or if you think it's just an underrated card that really shouldn't be bulk, and that we should take a second look at it and see if we can't abuse it somehow. Or if there's another card that you think shouldn't be bulk that I haven't gone over in any of the episodes yet, let me know. Maybe I'll put them in a future episode there. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you like this series. It's all about finding diamonds in the rough, you know, cards that maybe just people just kind of passed over because it didn't do much in standard. But, you know, when it cycled out of standard, people just didn't really, it didn't have any hype around it, so nobody really looked at it for putting it in, you know, crazy vintage decks or legacy decks or something like that. So let me know what you think in the comments. There's a lot of cool stuff in the description if you check that out. A lot of good links to, you know, good cashback credit cards to save you money on all your Magic purchases, or there's a lot of good Amazon links that'll save you money on stuff, including Zendikar Rising pre-orders with price protection that are good prices, and VIP packs for under $100 if you're still looking to stock up on the Double Masters VIPs. You know, all kinds of good stuff down in there. You know, the Rakuten gets you cash back on all your purchases that you buy. So a lot of good stuff in there. Trying to give you as much value as I can. I do have a mailing address if you want to send me something to open on the channel, and an email address you can contact me at if you're interested in doing any of the like pack battles or box battles or anything like that, or just want to sponsor an opening. Let me know. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one. There's probably some suggestions up here. Go check out some of the older videos, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time. You guys have a great night. Bye.